Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing great today. In today's video, we're going to look at another clause, very important clause that you can use with the select statement. And this clause is known as order by, the order by clause. Now, what does this clause do for you? It helps you to sort your query results either in ascending or descending order. Let's look at an example of the query that I have on my screen. Okay, it says select all from employees, order by hire date. So what we are simply telling the database is retrieve all the details from employee, but sort with a particular column hire date. So let's execute this query and see what the output looks like. So we have the query result, and then you can look at the hire date column. Okay, you see that the first date is 13th January 2001, and then the next one you see is 7th June 2002, in that order. Okay, in that order. Now we can change the default order to descending. When you execute any query, the order in which the output is sorted is actually ascending order. So like this query output now is sorted in ascending order without using any option because we use the order by clause. But then if I want to sort this same query output in descending order, all I need to do is to modify this query and then add the word descending, okay, which is DESC. So let me execute this query and then let's see what the output is like. Okay, so now we ordered the hire date column in descending order. So we've been able to sort the hire date column in descending order. You can see this is the last date people were actually hired in this organization. So 21st April 2008 is the most recent date. And then it comes down to 2007, as you can see from the result. And then it comes down to 2006, and then to 2005, in that particular order. So take note, by default, your query result is sorted in ascending order. And then if you want to sort in descending order, you use the option descending. Okay, so let's look at another example. Okay, so we have another example. In this query now, we want to sort by the employee ID, another column, okay, from the employees department. So we are saying select all from employees where department ID is equal to 90, and then sort the query output using the employee ID column. So let's execute this, and then you can see the output. We have the employee ID 101 as Stephen King, and then, we have the employee ID 100 as Stephen King, and then 101 as Nina, 102 as Lex. Again, if you want to sort it in descending order, you know already what to do. You add the option descending, and then if you execute this query, you can see we have 102 as the first result, then 101, and then 100 because we are sorting it in descending order. Okay, so let's do one more example. Okay, so assuming we want to select all the details from employees and then we want to sort by the commission percentage column. Okay, if you remember very well, you know that in that column we have null values and then we have not null values. Okay, what that means is that we had some employees that have commission percentage and then some other employees that do not have commission percentage. Okay, this is usually dependent on which of the departments you find yourself. So let's execute this query, for instance, and then see what the output is. Okay, so we are sorting by the commission percentage column. You can see these employees have commissions, and then you have the ones that do not have commissions following after the last person. This is sorted in ascending order. So when you sort by the default, which is ascending order, null values will come last. The null values will come after the columns that have values. Now, if you sort in descending order, null values will come first. So let's edit this query and add descending order. So we have been able to order this query by the commission percentage in descending order. So you can see null values actually came first before the columns with commission percentage values. So take note, if you are working with null values using the order by clause, and then you use the default ascending order, null values will come last. But if you sort in descending order, null values will come first. All right, so let's try one more example. So you can also sort by arithmetic expression. For instance, we have this query, select employee ID, salary, and then salary plus 100, which is an arithmetic expression. And then we order by the salary plus 100, which is this particular column. So let's execute this query and see what the output looks like. So we have salary plus 100, and then you can see, because we did not put any option, it took the default ascending order. This is 2,200, 2,300, 2,300, 2,500, 2,500 in that order. You can also sort by more than one column. Yes, it's possible to sort by more than one column. So let's look at an example to prove that. Okay, so if you look at the query on our screen, we have select department ID, first name, salary from employees, order by department ID and first name. So we are sorting both by the department ID and by the first name. Now, because we did not use another argument, it's going to assume the default, sort, which is ascending order. So we'll execute this query and see what the output looks like. You can see the department ID is sorted 10, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, and then the first name is also sorted. Okay, so now you can also sort by the column number. Okay, let's look at this query so we'll get to understand what I mean by that. Now, if you look at this query, it says select department ID, first name, salary from employees, order by 1. What does this 1 represent? 1 simply represents the very first column in the select statement. So if I say order by 1, I'm simply saying order by department ID. So let's execute this query and see the output. You can see that the department ID column is actually sorted in ascending order. So thank you so much for listening to this lecture. In my next video, we'll look at some more examples, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, kindly like it and share it widely. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss out whenever I upload a new content. Bye for now.